Hello, sweet people. I hope you guys are doing good today. I am still at the hotel, and as promised, I'm going to show you guys how to make this smoothie that I've been drinking since I've been here. I will be here. Monday is my last day. Today is Saturday. So I have a few more days: Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Couple more days to drink on this smoothie. Now, I wasn't able to make this smoothie while I was in the van. Obviously, I didn't have enough power. Um, my van has to be charging while I'm blending, and that's not always the case. So the Vitamix, there's not enough power. So this is a great opportunity for me to start getting these hyper-nourishing smoothies in. And like I told you guys, this is just a little bit of the protocol of Dr. Brooke Goldner, who got rid of her lupus by drinking these hyper-nourishing smoothies. She coined the term hyper-nourishment, and just eating a raw diet. And there's more to the protocol. You guys would have to get the book to get the protocol, and then she offers other things, other classes on her website and sessions. So I'm not sure if I'm going to follow her protocol for a long time. I used it as an opportunity to go raw. I enjoy eating raw. I'd like to get myself into the habit again. Never been consistently raw, but I enjoy eating raw. And so to help to conquer menopause, to get it under control and out of my way, I feel like for me that incorporating lots and lots of fruits and fresh fruits and veggies is going to do me well, and to get exercise. So I'm not perfect right off, but I have made a commitment to get it going. So, but I wanted to show you guys this smoothie. It's all over. It's all online. You'll see many people making it, but I'm going to show you guys how to make it. So I have my Vitamix blender here, and the ingredients are greens of your choice. A lot of people use kale greens, all kale, or some people use kale and spinach. Dr. Brooke Goldner and her husband suggest power greens, which is, here's a container of power greens that I have, and you get them from Costco. You get a large amount from Costco, but Costco hasn't been selling power greens. They haven't been having them. They've been having the spring mix. So what I did was I found power greens from another store, an international market. You can find them anywhere. They might have power greens at Walmart or any grocery store. But I'm mixing the spring mix and power greens together. And so what she suggests for this, to make this smoothie the most that it can be, is make it hyper nourishing. So it consists of the greens of your choice, probably I feel like 70 or 80% greens. So this is going to be a serious green smoothie. So this blender is going to be full with everything. So 70 or 80% greens. I have to get the correct number later. And then just dress it with fruit. Also inside of it will be flax or chia seeds or both. And she suggests a whole cup of these seeds. But to start out, so you won't create a disruption in your digestive system, she says you could start out with half a cup. But I use a little of both, and mainly these seeds contain omega-3 fatty acids, which most people don't get enough of. And so when I hear omega-3, I think of brain health, memory, I think just super nourishment for the brain and to help the brain and the memory. But Dr. Brooke talks about how these omega-3 fatty acids contribute to ridding the body of inflammation, like seriously gets rid of inflammation. And there are more things that she talks about with these omega-3s. Like I said, just kind of look into her. She's a really cool doctor, and she knows her stuff. So the greens, the fruit, and the flax or chia seeds, the omega-3s, and water. She says that you could use almond milk for your smoothies as well, but I just use water because she wants people to drink like a gallon of water a day along with this smoothie. So you're going to be drinking your ass off during the day, which is great. You're flushing your system. You're nourishing your system. No wonder she doesn't have lupus anymore. So, but the water that I put in this smoothie, she says that could participate in you getting your gallon of water every day. So let me show you. So I'll start out doing half and half of these greens in order to fill the blender up to where I need it to be. So this is the spring mix here. So I'm just going to grab handfuls of these greens, and she suggests that you stuff the greens down, stuff them into the blender so that you can get a lot of good nourishment from these greens. So I'll do half of the spring mix. I used, see, the container is empty now. Yesterday I used half of this, and now I'm using the other half. So I bought a lot of these and filled the fridge up with them almost. You guys saw when I did like a little fridge tour. And then here are the power greens. These are the ones that I like. But like I said, Costco didn't have these. So you see how you can really push these greens down? You can really push them down. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of these greens. Yeah, maybe, yeah. I used half the other day, so this, you can imagine this is going to be a really green smoothie. So I have most of this blender filled with greens. I might take a little out. Okay, I think that's good. And then I have some bananas here. To me, the secret to making this smoothie doable, because it's going to be so green, is it's not going to be super sweet either. But to make it doable is to let your bananas get super ripe as that's when all the sugar comes up in the bananas. So I'm going to use 2 of these bananas, and they are pretty ripe. For the most part, they were discolored. They weren't, they were like bruised. So they weren't necessarily ripe. That's why they're dark like that, because they're still very kind of firm. So before I do that, I'm going to put my flax and chia seeds in. So I'll do some chia seeds. And that's about a half a cup. And I could actually taste the flax. I really enjoy the flax seeds in here. These are whole flax seeds. I'm letting the Vitamix blend these up so that I can get the most nutrients out of them. When you buy the flax seeds already ground, some of the nutrients are taken away. So it's best to grind them up fresh if you can. And the Vitamix does that. Okay, so I have my seeds in there. And then before I do the fruit, I'm going to put my water in. And Dr. Brooke and her husband, Dr. Goldner and her husband, suggest that you fill the Vitamix up with water up to the greens. So if you fill them up any higher than that, it will probably make your blender overflow, and it's a good consistency when you fill them up to the greens. Not too thick and not too thin, you know. So that's what I'm going to do before adding the fruit. A couple of times I added the water and I added a little bit too much and the blender was overflowing. So I'm seeing that I have to be careful. I have to be careful with this. Hopefully it doesn't happen today. But this is going to be, so I just woke up. I've been working nights. And I feel like I'm going to get off this night shift. Getting on this night shift was a part of my healing when I quit my 9-to-5 job. So I didn't want to be around people. I just needed peace, you know. But now I'm feeling like a big girl, and I think I might change my shift, or I'm kind of, as I told a couple of people, I am right now like a little tadpole leaping from lily pad to lily pad. Or did I say mini pad? And so until I find my way again, until I find my footing again, you know? And I'm okay with that. So I'm putting 2 bananas in, and they are ripe. And then the rest of my fruit, I'm going to grab, which I showed you guys before. Oh boy, little tickle in my nose, is the frozen mangoes that I got from Costco. So I'm going to fill the rest of this blender up to the brim with fruit. So I have my mangoes here. Let's see. Uh-oh. Get some mangoes. Let me just reach in and grab them. I got my mangoes. And then I have my frozen pineapples. So this is going to sweeten it and give these greens some flavor. So you got the sweet bananas and the citrusy fruits. Okay, so I have my pineapples here. Let's see. I know this looks a little crazy because it's so full, but this is actually how Dr. Goldner does her smoothies, and they really do turn out good. So let's see if I can get this top on it. Let's see. I hope this works. If not, you may end up seeing it ooze over a little bit, but okay. Let's try it. Oh, scared. The first day I was here, the 2 times already since I've been here, the blender has overflowed. So let us see. But when you finally get it, it's really good. The first time I didn't like it because it wasn't sweet enough. I'm used to sweeter smoothies. I'll drop a couple of dates or something in there, or more fruit, but this is more focusing on the greens, the nutrients. So you kind of have to be mature about it, you know, and realize that it's not going to be a super sweet smoothie, but you can make it tolerable. You know, you can put if you need to, you probably can put a little less greens, you know, when you're starting out, and a little bit more fruit, but not too much. And just drink on it all day, and you feel good. You feel better, you know. So, and that's my goal, is to feel better. Like I need to lose weight, definitely. Always want to lose weight. I really, my goal is to I really want to be skinty. Skinty. Not skinny, skinty. So right now I am a tall girl. I'm about 5'9". And I don't know, I have not gotten on a scale recently, but I can the biggest I've been lately in the last year or two has been 230. So I might be 230 right now, or 220. I don't know. But it's just like I said, I've been gaining a little bit more weight every year, and oh, it's been something else. And my joke is, how I've been saying this joke for years, is that each boob is probably 50 pounds each. So I've always been busty, and I hated it at first when I was younger, because I was like 14 with like serious breasts, and I hated it. But I have definitely grown to love parts of my body, you know, as I've gotten older. So, but anyway, smoothie. Okay, let's pray that cross our fingers, toes, arms, eyes, and legs. Okay, let's see. It's a little juice is coming out of the blender. So let me mash it down. Mash it. I sound like I am a grandma. So I'm sounding like a grandma. I'm very proud to be a grandma. I'm a granny, not a grandma. So yeah, let me see if I could help it not to splatter by pushing some of the stuff down. Okay, here we go again, guys. patient with that blender. So it looks very smooth to me. I might blend it a little more after I end the video, but yes, it tastes very good, very green. And like I said, I have this, I bought this a few years ago when I first found out about Dr. Goldner, a 40-ounce container she suggests, or whatever you have. But I fill this up a couple of times and then there's a little more and I just drink. So I'll let you guys see how it looks. It's really pretty. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? And I fill up this container and I'm going to start drinking this now, sipping, just sipping. Put the lid on. Uh-oh. Let's see. Yes, I taste those seeds. The flax. I taste the flax mainly. I've learned to like the taste of flax. And then I purchased these large mason jars. I don't even know how many ounces this is, but I bought 2 of these and they're pretty good. And I just fill this up as much as possible with the rest of my smoothie. And I put the lid on and put it in the fridge. And it stays fresh. This is the rest of it. This will probably take up a lot of that 40-ounce container. So I'll put it here in the fridge. And that's it, guys. So I'm going to wash dishes. And I'm going to relax and sip my smoothie and probably do a meditation. I love you guys. May you be safe. May you be peaceful. And may you be happy.